Over nearly 2 decades, Gina Champion-Cain made a name for herself as one of San Diego's most successful entrepreneurs. She was considered a top real estate developer, owned a portfolio of restaurants, and a variety of other businesses. Today, Champion-Cain sits in a federal prison in Northern California, serving a 15-year sentence for orchestrating the biggest Ponzi scheme in San Diego history.
Nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
The San Diego Union-Tribune has been following the story since 2019, when the Securities and Exchange Commission first accused Champion-Cain of committing fraud. Since then, much more has been revealed about the scheme and the lengths she went to steal hundreds of millions of dollars from unsuspecting investors. When Champion-Cain got into the restaurant business in 2012, she learned a lot about how the industry worked and how expensive it could be for businesses to get their liquor licenses. Seeing this as an opportunity to make money for herself and investors, Champion-Cain pitched a unique idea: provide high-interest loans to would-be restaurateurs who were applying to the state for their licenses. In the beginning, Champion-Cain reached out to some of her closest friends and asked if they wanted to participate. Eventually, that small circle widened to encompass hundreds of investors and several investment funds. The plan worked like this. Investors would deposit funds with one of her companies, A&I Development. She reassured them that their money would be safely held in separate escrow accounts with Chicago Title, one of the nation's leading title insurance companies. The pitch was she would then use those funds to show the State Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control that the applicant had the financial resources to purchase a license. Once an applicant's liquor license was approved, investors were supposed to get their money back via Chicago Title, plus a share of the high interest rates she was charging. This was the process Gina promised her investors. But in reality, the system worked very differently. After investors would deposit their funds into the escrow account with Chicago Title, the money never went to any liquor license applicants. There weren't any. Instead, Champion-Cain, unknown to the investors, had unrestricted access to all the funds. She used the money to pay back earlier investors, prop up her company's struggling businesses, and fund her sometimes luxurious lifestyle. Champion-Cain was able to keep the fraud going for nearly 8 years. Part of why she was successful in recruiting investors was because she partnered with Chicago Title, which had a trusted reputation. Another reason was Champion-Cain's own reputation in town. After nearly a quarter century in the upper echelons of San Diego business, Champion-Cain's work as a restaurateur and real estate developer are now viewed more skeptically. For it now appears her biggest success was the nearly decade-long $400 million Ponzi scheme that sent her to prison.
And the ironic thing is I was actually a victim of a Ponzi scheme, so I know Ponzi schemes never work.
Yeah, that's where the idea came from, isn't it?
Yeah, they never work. Ponzi schemes never work.